Hi everyone, and welcome to an episode of Flex Audiology, where today we are going to discuss what does tinnitus sound like, and afterwards we're going to discuss a local place to go, Carriage House Farm, so stay tuned for that because that was a pretty fun place to go to. Okay, so tinnitus. I see patients almost daily that have tinnitus, but they didn't realize that they had it. And on our intake form, there's something in there that's called ringing in the ears. And I think that's what people are most familiar with. They just, oh, I don't have ringing, so I don't have tinnitus. And tinnitus is really any sound that's being produced internally in your ears, your brain, kind of when you hear it up here, and it's not from an external source. So if you think you have that, what I would encourage you to do is kind of listen for it and then maybe go to another room to make sure it's still there. Go to a couple different rooms or go to a quiet place to see if you can hear it. And generally just simply by, plugging up your ears and listening, if you can still hear it, then you know it's more internal than external. And it can be described as all kinds of things. So I have tinnitus, and mine is more of a high-pitched squeal, and I don't really hear it unless it's really, really quiet or after I'm done exercising. Then it gets pretty loud. But it can be high-pitched, it can be low-pitched, it can sound like air, it can sound like crickets, cicadas, bells, it can sound like musical tones. I've had people describe it like an ocean. So it can really be anything. There's no one way that it sounds. It affects everybody so differently. So if you recognize that you do have tinnitus and you're concerned about it at all, give us a call. We can set up and do a tinnitus evaluation and help you find some relief for that. Let's talk about the Carriage House Farm. It is local to Lawrenceburg. It's actually just over the state line. So if you're heading out of Lawrenceburg to Cincinnati on 50, before you get to Cindy's Garden, you're going to take a right. This farmhouse, I believe, has been in existence since 1855 and kind of the family farm. Within this facility, when you walk in, there's products that you can purchase, meats and fruits and vegetables, kind of whatever they produce on their farm. You can either sit inside, there's limited seating inside. Otherwise, if you walk out, there's this gorgeous space with tables and chairs, and you're looking out over this old, I believe it was an old rock quarry. You're going to find somebody behind that bar, either Justin, Richard, or Danny. It's not on the menu. Make sure you ask for the charcuterie board because the meats and the cheeses that they have on there, I haven't had anything like it. And they've actually got some stuff hanging in the back that they can kind of show you where the meat comes from, like their martinis and their seltzers and their bourbons. Anything that uses a syrup, they try to make it in-house. And so the flavors just really explode in your mouth and they're vibrant. They've got a honey infused and a ginger infused, and it just sounded yummy, and it was. If you're hungry, if you go outside, they have a food truck. It's Chloe's food truck. So I'm kind of talking about two businesses here. And you can order food there and hang out, or they'll come call your name and find you. Check it out, head out there. If the parking up top is full, you can kind of drive around the farm in the back, and they've got this huge lower area. Big music festival coming up in September. So I'm not quite sure when this video is going to be released, but check out their Facebook page. They're pretty active on there, and they put all their events on there. And get out there and check it out. It's maybe a 5 to 10 minute drive from Hidden Valley if you live in that area, a little bit further if you're further in on Lawrenceburg. So have a great day, everyone.